Hello, welcome to Todd Miller TV. Wanted to do something a little fun and a little different today. As you're probably aware, you might have found this site from going to Google, typing in some phrase, and you ran into my site. And every time somebody types something into Google and then they click on my link to my page, I get to find out what words they typed in. So sometimes it's entertaining, and as I go through and read like what things they typed in and came to my site. So because sometimes they're like questions, because that's what people are using Google or other search engines for. So what I want to do is go through some of the things people have typed in and answer those questions, because I don't get a lot of people who like just say, hey, here, I have a question. So I'm going to go through some of the things that I thought were pretty fun. One of them is cash for keys, how much can I get? I did a whole video on that. You can click on the video and watch it. But it's interesting that a lot of people are like wondering, like, what can I get? Because they're thinking about it. You know, they're either, someone knocked on their door and they got it told they can get $2,000, which is in our market what Fannie Mae will offer, and that's it. So, and some banks will offer more, some offer less. So I thought that was an interesting one. I've seen that a couple times. The last probably week or two I've seen that a few times. Depression millionaires. I did a whole blog post on that too. More millionaires made during the Great Depression in real estate than any other time ever in history. There were more millionaires created. It was because of real estate. And so we're kind of seeing that. Not just quite as bad, but there's going to be a lot of millionaires made over the next 10 years from real estate, I think. Did a video on that. Here's a fun one. Real estate agents botch numbers on Zillow. Well, the real estate agents didn't botch numbers on Zillow. Zillow did that themselves. You know, their whatever estimate they come up with being, the real estate agents didn't do that. It wasn't them. Okay, trust me. We don't have any input on Zillow. My listings are on Zillow. I don't get to pick the Zestimate on it. Okay, my list price is on there, but the Zestimate's, you know, substantially different. In some cases it is. Some cases it's pretty good. Some it's not. So. Here's another one. How is the Ku Klux Klan like a group of real estate agents? I've done a couple videos on that, and that came from a book called Freakonomics, and it dealt with code words, and the authors determined that we use code words in real estate because we're transmitting secret information to other agents, and the KKK did that. They used to put out information that had code words in there that meant certain things. So the authors of the book were seeing these little houses that were dumps, and they would say they were charming houses. And they came to the conclusion that there's the secret real estate language that we use to communicate secret words to other agents about the owners and about what they'll take, how much, you know, and all that stuff. And it's nonsense. There isn't any. Apparently they didn't talk to any real estate agents before they put that out there. That's called puffing. You know, if the house is nothing good about it, we have to say something nice. It's you know. So anyway, it's called puffing. It's not secret words. It's just we make up words that are not. We don't mislead, but we just say, hey, it's charming, you know, or whatever. It has tons of potential. Okay. Let's see. Here's another one. REO bank won't pay transfer tax. Well, there are some banks that won't pay any of the fees. You have to put all of that on the buyer's side, and then they'll give you a contribution for closing costs in that case. But there are some banks, per their charter, they cannot pay the transfer tax. They can't pay any transfer taxes. Fannie and Freddie have some specific rules about that. Some banks will, some banks won't, but they'll credit you that amount. So when you write the offer and you ask them to do that, they're going to minus that out and say, no, they can't. And then they'll credit you the amount back, potentially. Here is another fun one. Can I sell my house for Zillow estimate? Yes, you can. In some cases, you'll get a ton more money than what your house is worth because it's estimating your house high. And in some cases, you will lose money because you'll be selling the house for less than market value. And in some cases, you'll sell it right for market value. So there's no right or wrong answer for what is going to happen on there with Zillow. That kind of went over to the other one. Those were just some of the ones that came up over the last week that I saw that I thought were fun. I thought I'd just answer those on camera. What's kind of cool about the site, if you're looking at this not on YouTube but on Todd Miller TV, up in the upper right-hand corner, there's a little block that says search. If you type in anything in there, like home path, it'll take you to any blog post that contains home path on the site. So you can like search. So if you want to search for any of these, like KKK, you can put that in there, or Zillow. You can see what I talked about Zillow and all that. So anyway, that was my update. I just thought I'd do something fun and interesting today. It's December 1st, and it's freezing outside. It was snowing very lightly this morning when I left the house. It's in the 30s today, so it was kind of chilly. But anyway, that's the update, and hope to see you on another video. Thanks.